It feels really good because before the match, guys kind of talked about how they want to do this one for me because me and Tyler the only ones that didn't have a ring. So it felt really good to come out here and prove that we're the best team in the country. I had the shanks in the first set, and then Ben Joe pulled me out at the end to kind of refocus my mind, and then as soon as I got a few passes that were pretty good, I had a good feel for the ball, and things kind of just took off from there. I think that just kind of speaks to how good our offense is, like all around, and how good our setter is. Yeah, I'm really happy for him. He's kind of gone overlooked throughout his career, and then this year has just been an absolute swan song for him. Won every possible award, won championship. It's really good to see him go out like that.
That's a testament to our coaching staff, I'd say. The ability to recruit players like Ben Joe and Brian and Joel have is, he's really put together one of the strongest squads I've ever heard of. So, pretty epic season, obviously. Would have been nice to go undefeated, and we learned that every story has its an obstacle to come over, and we hadn't really seen one coming when we were undefeated, and then taking that one loss to Manitoba, really, I guess that's rock bottom for us. And then we found out that our actual adversity would come before the semifinals, and when Ben and Devin both were really sick with the flu, and we had no setter for a couple hours there. So yeah, that's our season can be summed up by a story. Problem coming just yesterday. Well, we were kind of scared, but we just had to laugh about it. We knew that God has a plan for everything, and so we showed up for our game day practice, and we had setter tryouts. And from that, I think Rudy and Nick did the best, and so they were setting the whole practice, and we were ready to do anything. But deep down, I think we all kind of knew that Ben's a warrior. He would have played through it. He's a filthy good athlete. It's truly like a blessing to play with a guy that good. Our passers are confident that they can pass it anywhere and he'll do something with it. As a middle, I know if I don't score, it's my fault because Ben always does it perfect. And on defense, he blocks and serving, everything. He's just one of the greatest players I've ever played with. Laval came out as a team that we'd never seen before. It was a totally new team, and then we went down one set, and we were a team I'd never seen before. We'd never been that tentative, but in the third set we hit 750 as a team, and we ended up hitting 400 on the entire match, and our tournament average is actually 400. So I mean, it's hard to lose nationals when you hit 400 as a team, and that's a testament to Ben's setting ability.
Way to finish a career with this team, with this group. It's just amazing. Couldn't write a better ending. We weren't ourselves in the first set. I don't know whether it was nerves or pressure. I don't know what it was, but anyone who was watching could just tell we weren't ourselves. They played well. They served really tough, and then we weren't in system. And then afterwards, we just decided to play free and play our game and relax and take 1 point at a time. So for the three of us, me, Mark, and Ben, to finish off like that, losing one match all year, awesome. So much fun with this group of guys, with coaches, like, you know, this was his first championship, and we were pumped for him, and we wanted him to win it. We wanted to play for him and get that ring for him. So Ben is amazing. He makes us look way too good. He rallied through being sick. He's a very, very, very special player, and deserves all that recognition, and he earned it. So.
This has been an incredible season, incredible journey. It's kind of hard to put into words right now. We just, going into this game, we're just going to play for each other last time together as a group, and we're going to be happy with whatever happened if we did that. And the first set was extremely tough. They were serving lights out, and we kind of just, that forced us to come together as a group and trust ourselves and trust that we would be able to compete with them. And we ended up doing that, and then they raised their level again. So that's what turned that fourth set into such an epic set. We're kind of trying to talk them down a bit, saying there's no way they can play that well again. We got to raise our level. We were missing serves in the first set, and that because they were struggling passing a bit when we were making serves. So we were just thinking we need to put our tough serves in like we have been all year, and we started to do that. So just in between sets was just kind of trying to build each other up, because that was the only thing we really could do at that point. I don't know. We just kind of all came together, and I don't really great now. I might cry, but I was sick during the first two games, but our trainers did a great job of kind of getting my energy up. I haven't really eaten in 2 days, but yeah, that's I'm speechless.
What a great opponent that we had tonight. You know, for the game, we just tried to fill our hearts with love and purpose, and we wanted to glorify God with the way we played tonight, and just leave it all out there. And man, it took every drop that we had left in our hearts to kind of get that done. 30-28 in the fourth to win a championship. How fun is that? The beauty, you know, we were bad. You know, we were off, and they were good, and it was one of those, all right, you know, fight through it. You know, we had to figure out, you know, the ball's really floating in here tonight, and both teams struggled with float serves, so we had to find some reception rhythm and work through a few of our attacks and figure out how they were playing us. And you know, I thought middle part of that game on, we found good rhythm, and then we just continued to build. Our service game picked up. I think we missed 4 or 5 serves, 4-16 that first set. So we just needed to stay with it, find our rhythm, and then I thought we separated late in middle sections of the sets 2 and 3, and then I thought we had separated in the fourth, but man, they came storming back. It says that, you know, in that set we hit the perfect rhythm. I mean, that means our receivers were great. That means Benny was lights out, and our hitters made great aim decisions, you know, on their attacks. That is, you know, we believe in scoring points when we have the ball, and scoring points with our offense. And that set was the, you know, years from now you want to describe what this team is great at. Watch that third set. You know, serve, slow down, transition. Serve, slow down, transition. And man, I was thinking beating Benny Ball is an absolute magician. It's great to see him get the credit he deserves. We've all known how great he is, and now the nation knows. You know, but I mean, when you got hitters like Danny, Lucas, and Marshall, and Mark, you know, and Rudy, and then let alone all the young kids on the bench. I mean, it makes it easy on him. So that's what great teams are. One hand, you know, if it helps the next hand. And, you know, that's what team's all about. And I thought that third set was probably the pinnacle of what this team did this year. I tried to downplay that as much as possible, but man, does he deserve a ton of credit. Kid's been in bed every hour, every minute. He hasn't been in the gym trying to recover from some kind of flu, and what a gutty performance. To win MVP and the follow-up Player of the Year season. I mean, man, when we won all those awards and the thing, we heard some people say, well, they better earn it now or better prove it now. And you know, and I thought Benny was unbelievable all tournament long. What a special season, and what a special tournament he had. So proud of him, especially, you know, maybe a little bit less energy. He felt okay, he just didn't have a ton of energy. So, I mean, he made up for it in character and heart and passion. The theme was kind of purpose and passion. You know, you got to have passion equal to your purpose. And so we challenged the guys to try to figure out what their purpose was. And every team here wants the purpose of winning the national championship, but we wanted a greater purpose. So, you know, we talked about how to, you know, similar stuff as last year, just kind of built upon that. Like, you know, volleyball is their way of honoring and worshiping God. But we wanted a purpose. We wanted to win. We wanted to win in a manner that people would take notice. We wanted to play in a way that was beautiful volleyball, but it showed preparation, it showed poise, it showed character, and we wanted that. And then we wanted to try to make sure that, you know, we were trying to honor God with that type of performance. And when you wrap it all up, that purpose grew and grew and grew. And I thought that allowed our capacity for more and more passion to grow and grow and grow. And we needed every bit of it. So I thought our passion was equal to our purpose tonight. And that was kind of the theme as we built towards this national championship run. And our guys nailed it. They were clear to their purpose, and they were full of passion. It says that we've continued the legacy that the ones before had laid down. You know, went back when we started CIS. You know, there was a group then, and then they built for one championship, and then this group came in, and they built, you know, 2 now. So those next guys got to win 3. You know, it just shows that, you know, we've been able to sustain the level that the forefathers have laid down, and just so proud of those guys. You know, it's really hard this season. It was a really hard season. All the expectations and the talent, and they should win. Well, it's hard to win that championship, and the guys worked really, really hard for it, and I'm so proud of them. So, you know, every year brings some new challenges, and you know, in about a week we'll probably figure out how to try to make a run next year. And we got a great group, but we're going to enjoy this one. And again, for Mark and Rudy and Ben to finish their career with the championship, couldn't be more proud of those guys, and that was, yeah, they'll always have a real special place in my heart.